Hey guys, and welcome back to Schneid's 15. As you can see, it's a huge mess behind me. If you know me, I like stuff clean, and if stuff is dirty, you know that I'm busy because, or if it's messy, or my truck's dirty, anything, you know I'm a busy guy. Anyways, I've had a motor that's been kicking the piss out of me. I get a lot of comments from subscribers on King Quads and stuff, wanting help a lot of times, and I'm going, man, I know how to fix that. So I try and help them in the comments. I don't usually have somebody to ask. Anyways, I've had a bitch of a time. I mean, I'm a marine mechanic by trade, and I just have had quite a bit of a time with this little motor that I'm working on. Here it is, it's a little Mercury 99. Anyways, this thing has had about every single thing done to it that you can imagine aftermarket. Anyways, she runs now, so that's nothing to worry about anymore. But the reason I'm making the video is because I like to tend to my King Quad subscribers that are watching me, and I said that I'd be making up some more videos in the near future on the King Quad, and I've been kind of between everything. So we got some changes coming. As all of you guys know, I've had my blue ATV for the longest time, and I bought that brown one, or grayish one. It says green on the title or the ownership. In Ontario, we have ownerships. For the States, you are titles. Anyways, here we go. Just gonna take a quick video of this. This is probably about the last video you're gonna see the 97 in, because I sold it, guys. I got all the great content here of what we can do for King Quad how-tos and everything right here, but as you know, I like projects. This was a project, but it's in such beautiful shape, I don't want to ruin it. It's got, everything's original. Anyways, I had a bunch of guys chomping at the bit to buy it. It's only got 1800K on it. It kind of went fairly fast. I had a couple guys I went to buy it that were kind of, I guess what you'd call, or in my opinion, how they were talking to me, were knobs. Then I talked to one guy that he's gonna buy it for his dad, or his dad's buying it. He's in his 70s, he's a retired welder. He wants something to move his ATVs or his trailers and stuff around with at his shop. So anyways, I told him all about it. He's from down near the border, so he's a 4 or 5 hour drive from here, so he's quite a while. So anyways, he sent me a deposit, and I'm just gonna hold on to it. But I mean, this thing, it probably hasn't been started in a week and a half, and it should fire right up. Now that we're on camera, it's probably not gonna, you know how that goes, but as you can see, it runs amazing. Same with this one. But anyways, I just want to take one last video. This thing is gorgeous. Good tires, everything. I got the price I want it, so we can fund some other projects for the channel, and yeah. So that's the last of the King Quad 300, the gray one. So we still got this old girl. I'm a sentimental guy. This is one I've had the longest, so I'll keep this one. I use it all the time. Winch works, winch doesn't on that one. I got my windshield on here. I just got everything on here. I got insurance on that one. I don't need to insure another one, and I just don't drive that thing, so rather than paying for 2 insurances, having an ATV that sits around and doesn't get driven, I'd rather see somebody enjoy it. So thing's in beautiful shape. You can always hear the valves tick a little bit louder on that thing, but it never really had an effect on anything, so it's just loud. I set them and everything. Out of all the ones I work on, some of them have ticks, some of them don't. I don't know. It's just common for an older engine to have a little bit of a tick and not worry about it. My other blue ones had a tick for 5 years now and I've never had an issue. But anyways, I went for a drive yesterday. It took me about 5 hours and I got this. It's a 98 King Quad 300. Seen it on Kijiji on our classifieds here in Canada for 175 bucks. The guy robbed off every part that he wanted. I asked him if it was seized. He said nope, it's not seized. He said it did run, but it ran like crap and he thought it might be the carburetor. So that's alright. Basically he took all the axles, plastics. He took the running boards, I think only they're torched off. I'm thinking that's just because he had issues getting everything out. It's fairly rusty underneath it. But for 175 bucks, guys, for a transmission, like handlebars, all the electronics, gauges, and then when I got there, the bonus of it was, it had the front diff in it still. Drive shafts, and that thing right there is gold, that CDI. It's got the voltage regulator. So I thought, you know what? The gas smelled a little bit old in it and stuff. Why don't I bring a battery over? So I hooked up the battery, had to make sure my neutral safety switch stuff was hooked up. I just vice gripped it on there. I literally just got this home. I haven't even unstrapped it yet. But yeah, for 175 bucks, I had to drive 2.5 hours to get it. But I'll show you what I found. Just before I grabbed the camera, I went like this. It was in neutral. That was my biggest concern because the shifter's gone. Well, it's there, but it's not attached, so I didn't want to have to mess around with it. Anyways, I put it in there, and I noticed that right in here, the choke was on a huge angle, and I thought, oh, that's kind of odd. It's different carb or something, but it's just loose, and that's one thing that you guys should keep in mind, that those things do come loose. Anyways, I'm gonna hold that in there and turn it over. Smoky, but not bad. It runs. Anyways, guys, this is a new project. As you can see, it runs good. Just needs some work, obviously, but it runs like for $175. So the whole point of this video was the brown one's going. I originally bought that one because I know parts are hard to find and they're expensive if you do find them, and you can get them new, but they're really expensive. But there's certain stuff that I'm just cheap. That's why I own this ATV, for a cheap ATV, and it would kill me to spend like $600 on a CDI for it that's brand new, because I think I only paid 800 bucks for that blue one. It needed a lot of work, rebuilt motor and everything, but it still kills me to pay almost as much for it as you bought it for, if you know what I mean. Anyways, this thing, like, the way I look at it, guys, I'd recommend you guys buying a parts bike if you can find one, because I mean, I don't have all the axles and stuff on this one, which I'm not really concerned about breaking. If I do, I'll cross that bridge when the time comes. But the mechanical stuff, like the electronics and the motor, is my biggest worry about that thing ever going, because it's just a pain in the ass to do. But anyways, the way I look at it, guys, this muffler, it's a piece of stainless on here. Somebody's already welded it to there. They've welded up all the seams. They've went and redid this muffler basically completely. The whole thing's been done. So that right there, a new muffler from Suzuki, is like 300 and something bucks. It's nice and quiet, doesn't leak. If I'd ever have a transmission issue, there we go. I got CV boots. Not that I'd probably reuse these old ones, but they actually are in good shape. But anything like shifter knobs, gas cap, like it still has the little dongle on it. It has a key. I've always been missing this plastic key cover for my Suzuki, so there we go. I found some, but they wanted like 40 bucks for the covers, so that's good. I got all my switches for the handlebar. One of my blue ones all smashed up, so I could use this. Master cylinders, relays, fuses, front differential, coil, CDI, and a running motor you don't have to rebuild and you can throw in. It did look like it smoked a little bit there, but it's really not bad, like blue. And this thing was dragged out of the bush from the guy's camp on a sleigh. I could see, he told me he brought it from his camp, and imagine it bounced around and stuff a bit. But so for this thing not being started in so long, it runs good. But anyways, I just want to make a quick video saying that the dark brown King Quad is departing. We've had fun with it. It's going to a good home, and that means a lot to me. So I've had to wait a couple weeks for this guy to come. I'm still gonna have to wait another week, but I want it to go to a good home. It's lasted 25 years in its clean state. I'd like to be kept clean. I know some people say, you give me the money, I don't care what you do with it, but I truly do care about vehicles and like that they're taken care of. So anyways, here's our new project. If you guys have any ideas what we can do with this thing, let me know. I might just try and take some videos and show where stuff goes, how stuff is routed, because it's all taken apart already. It saves me taking my ATV apart. It might make it easier for people to diagnose their own stuff. So anyways, we're gonna get this motor sent off to my friend down the road here and get it back to him so he can get going with that. And I mean, we still got ice on the lake, but it's there, it's ready for him to go, so we're ready for it to go. And then we're gonna make some truck videos here for all the guys that had some Quadzilla stuff. I got some Quadzilla tunes coming and stuff. We're gonna make a separate video on that. There's a little channel update. We'll be getting to some fun King Quad stuff this year. I usually get a lot of people asking me, will you fix this for me, will you fix that for me? Ends up stressing me out, and I'm running around for parts trying to cater to them to get their boat going, and it just is a pain, and I can never enjoy my summers. So I work a 9-hour day doing boat stuff at work. I found too many days I'd be working till 9 o'clock at night, eating dinner and going to bed. So I'm gonna try and bag out of that this year and just work on my own stuff and enjoy life, have some of my own hobbies and stuff to do. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and give the channel a like and a subscribe and stay tuned. Wasn't the most exciting video, but just keeping some content coming for you. See ya. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and please give the channel a like and a subscribe. If my videos interest you, please click on my channel and check out my other videos.